Hey everyone, welcome to Stocky Talky. Today I'm going to do my top 3 stock choices for 2022 in the month of March. So diving in, my first pick obviously is my favorite company out there, Tesla. It has a PE ratio of 176, which is very high, a 52-week range of 539 to 1,243. Analysts do have it as overvalued. The average recommended rating is a 2.6, so just above a hold. If we look at the 1-year chart, you can see a ton of volatility. However, it is still on an upward trajectory. The 2-year chart, you can also see that same steady growth with volatility and fluctuations along the way. Current market cap is $837 billion. The forward P is 81.97, so it does have a drastic decrease in comparison to the PE, which is a good sign. The revenue, $53.82 billion. Quarterly revenue growth year over year, 64.9%. Their total cash is $17.71 billion, and total debt, $8.9 billion. So that is a good sign there. It's almost double. So if we come here to the revenue estimates, you can see for this quarter, they're expected to grow 69.1%, which is absolutely insane. Hence why you pay a little more with those higher PE ratios. Next quarter, they're expecting a 60%, then in 2022, 50%. And this is ridiculous. In 2023, 25.5%, which is extremely low in my opinion, considering all of the unaccounted for growth opportunities, whether that's AI, FSD, the robotics that they're putting out. Like there's so many categories that I just don't think are looked at when this number was put on this piece of paper here. So if we look at Tesla stock forecast and price targets, you can see as of right now, the upside for the next year is 27.04% with an average target price of $1,068. Obviously, there's a higher expectation with analysts who I think kind of understand the concept of Tesla's goals better, and their price target is $1,580. So you can see there is a ton of room to grow. Tesla Inc. designs, develops, manufactures, leases, and sells electric vehicles and energy generation and storage systems in the United States, China, and internationally. The company operates in 2 segments, automotive and energy generation and storage. The automotive segment offers electric vehicles as well as automotive regulatory credits. It provides sedans and sport utility vehicles through direct and used vehicle sales, a network of Tesla superchargers and in-app upgrades, and purchase financing and leasing services. The energy generation and storage segments engages in design, manufacture, installation, sale, and leasing of solar energy generation and energy storage products. My current price target for Tesla by the end of this year is $1,600. So that's almost a double up from its current valuation, especially after the pounding the stock's taken in this current correction cycle. To me, Tesla over the next 10 years is going to be the type of company that changes the world, whether it's full self-driving, robots working in people's homes, within their own factories. Their AI is going to be incredible. And then I also look at it as the future of solar and clean energy within the United States and around the world. To me, even at its current PE, I still think the growth is so insane for this company, and that's why I still have it as my number 1 buy. And probably the most exciting place to put your money in 2022. Coming in at number 2 is Apple stock. So as you can see, we have a market cap of $2.7 trillion. So it is a mega cap, big boy. PE ratio of 27.62. That is actually down because of this correction cycle we're currently in. It was above 30. So I like Apple when it's around 28 to 20. We have a very small dividend of 0.53%. We have a 52-week range of $116 to $182. So if we go down to the stock's current rating, you can see over here, it's currently at a 1.8, which is above a buy. And if you look here just quickly, you can see there's not one sell. There's only holds, buys, and strong buys. If we look at the 2-year chart, you can see nice steady growth. There is a little bit of volatility, but at the end of the day, it is upward trajectory. So their profit margin is 26.58%, and their operating margin is 30.9%. Their revenue was $378.32 billion, and they currently have $63.91 billion of cash on their balance sheet. So one thing I like to compare is the total assets to total liabilities, and as you can see, their assets outweigh their liabilities quite significantly. So that's always a positive sign. They're expected to grow revenue by 8.1% this year, and then next year, 5.7%. I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually above 6. 24 analysts have a buy, and 5 have a hold on tip ranks. The average price target is $193.32 with a 16.4% upside and a high of $215. Obviously, analysts are sketchy, and it's better to do your own research, but I prefer to look at the high target in between the average and the high. And I like to put my price target somewhere in there usually. It's also just nice to know what other people are thinking about a stock that you're interested in buying. When I look at a company like Apple, I just see security. I see they pay a little dividend, which is okay. Nothing that really gets me excited. But you look at the amount of products they sell, how committed people are to using them. For example, I use an Apple MacBook. I have the cell phone. Literally everything in my toolkit when it comes to like my everyday life, a lot of it is to do with Apple. So it's a company people can rely on and they love the products. When you're looking at a company, that's a really important thing. Do people come back and are they still capable of growing? And when I look at Apple, I just see consistent growth and I see large volumes of revenue coming in and them doing well over the next 2 to 5 years. And coming in at number 3, I have Nvidia Stock. As you can see, they have a market cap of $586 billion, a PE ratio of 61.15, which has come down lately again because of the corrective phase the market's in right now. And actually, 61.15 for a company growing at this rate is a very attractive PE in my opinion. Obviously, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. If we look at the 52-week price range, this is actually extremely attractive considering where we are right now. It's gone from $115.67 to $346.47. We currently are at $235.90. So there is a lot of room to go up. There's a 1-year target estimate of $343.46. So what is Nvidia? Nvidia Corporation operates as a visual computing company worldwide. It operates in 2 segments, graphics and compute and networking. The graphics segment offers GeForce GPUs for gaming and PCs. The GeForce Now game streaming service and related infrastructure and solutions for gaming platforms. Quadro Nvidia RTX GPUs for enterprise design. Grid software for cloud-based visual and virtual computing, and automotive platforms for infotainment systems. The compute and networking segment offers data center platforms and system for AI, HPC, and accelerated computing. As you can see with their 2-year chart, they have had volatility, but they still have nice upward trajectory with strong growth. So their forward PE is 43.67, which is good for a growth company like this. Their profit margin is 36.23%, operating margin of 37.31%. Their revenue was $26.91 billion last year. They have $21.21 billion of cash on the balance sheet, and their total debt is $11.69 billion. So it's almost a 2-to-1 ratio, which is very good. Something I like to see in my companies when I'm investing in them. So they're expected to grow revenues by 43.3% this quarter. Next quarter, 33.5%. And in 2023, 28.9%. Again, I think this is low. I think it'll be above 30, but that's just me. If we come down here to the right, recommended rating, they have a 1.9, which is above a buy at 2. So the average consensus on Nvidia stock is a strong buy with 18 buys and 3 holds with 0 sells on tip ranks. And the average price target is $359.38 with a 52.18% upside. The high price target is $400. Personally, when I look at a company like Nvidia, I just see creating a lot of the things that we're going to need in the future, whether that be online virtual gaming, creating chips for self-driving in cars. It's a very future-based company with a lot of future revenue streams to expand on. Personally, I see Nvidia getting to about $375 by the end of the year. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to the channel, and thank you very much.